Lotto for the search.
Hello YouTube, we got another duel, and this time it is with Relinquished. As you can tell, this is not actually that bad of a hand. Can we draw into Kaiser? That is the question. Kaiser would be really nice here, because then we'd have Rotary and Kaiser, and look at all these. So we'd be plussing quite well. Looks like our opponent here is running Heroes, so it'll be a fun deck to open. So it looks like, seeing how he did that special summon, that some of these are not traps, some of these are spells. Some could be quick rate, it could be whatever. He went into Blade on them. So now the question is, which one of these are spells, which ones of these are traps? We drew into Compulse and Royal Creed, so that isn't bad, mainly because we have a dud, and we do have Fire Hand. That is what my plan is to just go play passively for a little bit. I don't have like a big play, like, oh, I need to just draw into Shin. This is a very good hand, I'd say. All we were missing was Kaiser. So let's see what our opponent does. So he's gonna use that Blade Armor, but it's gonna fail. He's gonna attack into that Fire Hand. Hopefully he doesn't quit, because I've seen a lot of people, they just quit when they go for that push play, and it turns out to be a Fire Hand or an Ice Hand. I mean, it's very disfavorable and very unfortunate when that happens, but gonna get bit. And welcome to the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I do hope that playing passively becomes more of a meta thing than just making those big, huge, monster after monster plays, those really fast plays. I prefer playing passively, and I feel Shaddolls, they play passively very well. Like they can just sit because they like to set and get those flip effects. So Shaddolls isn't a good example of a passive deck that can be powerful for that. Can just sit there, play passively for a couple turns, and then bam. They gotta play. So let's see if our opponent has a response. Doesn't seem like he's able to chain, which tells me those are either artifacts or they have to activate during the battle phase. It doesn't look like he has a torrential. He could have a bottomless. He doesn't have a solemn. They could be Black Horn of Heaven. Just trying to read his background. It's really easy to read Backbow and Deathbow, because if I attack and there's no rating, then that means he doesn't have anything. And it doesn't look like he... Oh, he does have... So he might have that Mirror Force or that Deep Prison. But the question is, will he use it? And I guess not. He's probably... If it was Mirror Force, he might have used it. But if it was Deep Prison, then he's going to wait for Ice Hand to use it on. Because it would be preferable to do it on that. So now... Reinforcement of the army. Let's see if we can make some nice play. Will we see Shadow Mist here? Yep, here comes the Shadow Mist. Shadow Mist is a very, very good card. It's pretty much a Stratos, except it's just a little bit different. You can summon it, summon a Bubble Man, overlay, detach him, and then bam, you have your new hero monster. Which isn't as fast as Stratos, but still pretty good. Although, I'm surprised I never see hero players run... Ooh, he's gonna go for that mask change. So... yeah, I'm gonna compose. I don't want to have to deal with the Dark Law. Right, no. No, he can... Oh no, it has to be the same attribute. I'm surprised I don't see Fire and Ice Hand in Elemental Hero decks, because they could use them for fusion easily. And they could just give them free advantage. Yeah, Dark Law is a very annoying thing for me to deal with. He would have just crashed into Ice Hand, and Ice Hand would be saying bye-bye. I don't want to do that, because right now I can go into Velvet Chain and Doppler Shin, and that's right now my only way I have access to Jin. So we have another Manju, so that's not bad. So set this as a dud. Switch up. Let's go all in for the 42 damage that we'd be doing. So search out another Black Illusion Ritual. So that way if this gets MSD'd, we're still good. Still good. Getting that 42 would be really nice. And will it go through? Does he have Mail Force? Does he have anything else? If it's Deep Prison, I'd only save these. These guys I could care less about. He has Deep Prison, so he's gonna Deep Prison Manju, which isn't nice, but I want to make sure that I don't want to just reveal this right away, because that creates a target, and I don't want him to be destroyed. Now does he have anything? If he activates another Deep Prison, then yeah, I'm gonna have to chain War Decree because I do not want Ice Hand here. Now, I believe he can chain Mail Force to this and it would stay there too. But I'd get Ice Hand. So back then I'd get Fire Hand. So it wouldn't be too unfortunate. So we did have to reveal this sooner than what I would like to, and so there is that target, but we did get in 28. It looks like those two are spells. They could be artifacts, it could be. But it looks like these are just, they'll probably spells. I don't think EHeros runs artifacts unless he's trying some weird chaos variant with Shadow Mist and artifacts. Let's see, so he's gonna use Shadow Mist again. Does he have another play? I do not want to see Acid. Acid would be very disfortunate for me to see. Alright, he's just gonna go and probably get off the search. What is he gonna make? He could make 101 and take this, so that's unfortunate. Is he gonna make 101? Nope, he's gonna make Excalibur. A lot of people don't think Ice Hand and Fire Hand as 101 as targetable by 101, but it is possible. Mainly because it's such a lovable monster that can be normal summoned. People just forget if it's a normal or special summon. Especially if a player does it twice, has two in their hand. So it can get confusing. They'll probably attack into Manju. Yeah. That was painful. But can we get that Jin? That's the question. Would have been nice if we saved, we have Kakodi. We could still go, we could go for 101, we could go for, a lot of different things with Soul Charge, but I want to save that because Soul Charge is a nice way to start up Ice and Fire Hand again, or just to go into 101. I don't see him as too much of a problem, I can just relinquish him. Can we draw into a Tour Guide, Jin, or Mathematician? Into Tour Guide. Yeah, this is one of the things I added. I feel like it's kind of similar to Kaiser and how it can give you just control really easily and create a target that your opponent has to get rid of, otherwise it's just going to be a problem that they can't. It can put pressure on the back row with this deck. This deck has huge problems with back row. Super poly, and I cannot respond. So he has that Ab-Zero. Very unfortunate, because if he is equipped to relinquish and goes away, and oh, this is game. Ouch. Oh, wait, no, I'm bad at math. So we'll probably go into Alucard. That's what I'm thinking. Mathematician, not bad, not bad. Don't know why I thought it was game. So get this. Jin. even though if we do get Ab-Zero attached, it can still be his game, because if he can get him detached, then I just lose all my monsters. So that's not a good thing to see. So now that we have the secret of the Helsing organization on our field, we might just be able to win. Because we have everything for the lock. And I feel a lot comfortable running this at 1. Oh, Water Creek. Wondering why he didn't activate that, like, it would make sense, but yeah, Water Creek. Actually, it still would have been better, because then Jin would have been locked and it would have been game for me. If he had activated that, I would have had to get rid of Mathematician. So we can get in 500 and then 18, so we can get in 23. So he left very weak, very disabled, and he's top decking, so it does look preferable. But if he gets the right card that can just get rid of this, then we're in trouble. I actually want to see if we can top deck. I've seen some really good top decks before with heroes. I've seen somebody top deck Bubble Man. I've seen somebody top deck Effect Veiler, I think. Yeah, he top decked Effect Veiler while I had this. No traps, no spells, no special summoning. And he had Dark Hole in his hand. So that was unfortunate because he summoned Effect Veiler and Dark Hole. And then this just prohibited me. Well then. Yeah, as you can see, I didn't mess around. I added the 1 supply unit, pretty much. I think I left Mind Control in. What did I do? I think I took out a Potted Economy, just to create another target, just another MSP target, for my opponent to have to deal with more problems that they have. It doesn't necessarily work with Kaiser. It can work, because, well, your opponent wants to get rid of either Kaiser or your monster, so you can draw off that, and it works beautiful with Fire and Ice. So it can create this huge problem for your opponent where you're drawing and you're deck standing and they can't summon a monster deck. It can create a really huge stun problem for your opponent, but we're only running it at 1. You can plus off of it, you can go minus off of it, but if you have Royal Decree, if you have Kaiser with it, the opponent has to choose. And that's the thing that I'm trying to do, is get my opponent to choose to do one thing and then have the other thing. But them, if they destroy Kaiser, well, then they're going to destroy my monster, and I'm just going to keep on drawing. And then I'm going to have answers, which is actually makes it seem like supply unit should be destroyed instead of Kaiser, where they can't do anything. So it just creates huge problems for my opponent, and then once I go for my play, it's just GG. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this duel. Hopefully you guys enjoy the deck. Tell me what you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more Shaddolls, I'm thinking of doing that, because I'm just right now using them to rank up. Sometimes I use Relinquished to get that rating. Hopefully I can beat Ace and Eyes to first and before he gets there. If you've heard, Ace and Eyes is going for that #1 spot. Well, I broke 1300, I think. The last time I was just messing around with Shaddolls. But it's funny because I'm running a TCG version of the deck, where when Shaddolls comes out, if everything's at 3 and the ban list doesn't hit them. I'm not running any OCG cards, so I have to deal with Judgment and a lot of different cards, but that's something else. We might see that if I do a Shadow duel. But yeah, tell me what you guys want to see. Any decks, anything. Oh, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the deck. I enjoy this deck. Try it out. It's fun. It can just beat a lot of decks. Like any deck that's big on special summoning, it can shut down easily. But hey.